Y'all can say all this shit about me on the internet y'all want. Then the truth come out. Now we Illuminati. Bro, we ain't never been he lying. We never got introduced to an Illuminati, man. That happened at Atlantic when you was finna sign to Atlantic, bro. Now you wanna lie? You wanna lie? Alright, you was finna sign to Atlantic Records, right? They assigned the lady for you to bring your clothes around and like she come bring your clothes in the room. This what really happened with Lud Foe. What fucked his head up? He was finna sign to Atlantic. Gucci wanted to fuck with him. He was finna sign to Atlantic. And he would have been a Pooh Shiesty before Pooh Shiesty was. So he was finna sign to Atlantic. They had a lady walking around with him and the man showed his to the lady. You pulled your out on this lady, folks. She could have had your booked for sexual harassment. You freaky. How you finna sign a deal and you up on one of the A&Rs? That's the truth right there. You forgot that. The leaf after you forget that. You pulled your out on the A&R from Atlantic, bro, and they ain't want nothing to do with nobody. So I had to go under the SG Batman Act and go under the Solo Career Act.
Hey, Lud Foe, you a freaky ass nigga, boy. Hey, you can look at that nigga eyes and tell that's a freaky ass nigga, bro. Lud Foe, bro, you on some Diddy type shit, gang. Like, cause I always knew, cause when I seen what Lud Foe was saying, Lud Foe was basically saying that the reason why he didn't sign a deal and the reason why he stopped putting out music is because he felt like they was trying to get him into the Illuminati, bruh. He claims that he got into all types of car accidents and a whole bunch of weird stuff was happening just because he didn't sign a deal. You feel me? But now we finding out, because think about it, y'all. Lud Foe, like, everything he dropped was doing millions of views, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of the most popping Chicago rappers, bruh. You feel me? The only reason why he didn't get as big as a Chief Keef and Lil Durk is because he did not sign to a major record label. If he would have signed to a major record label and kept dropping the shit he was dropping, bruh, he could have been just as big as Keef and Durk. You feel me? So when he came out the other day and said, you know, he stopped making music because he felt like he was poisoning the youth, I was like, so bruh, why you just didn't switch up the type of music you was making? You got a whole bunch of fans, bruh, that listen to your music to where you get millions of views, millions of streams. Like, you telling me that you just you turned all that down because they was trying to get you in the Illuminati? You turned all that down because you didn't want to keep making that type of music to poison the youth? It sound good, right? But I was like, man, this nigga must have been watching some Yaki Awaken videos. This nigga must have been watching some Hassan Campbell or some Daylight. That what it sound like to me. Sound like Lud Foe just was smoking some good dope, start listening to some Daylight, you know what I'm saying, some Brother Polite, and was realizing, damn, bruh, maybe I should stop making this type of music. But now we're all finding out that that's cap, bruh. The reality is, bruh, is you were gonna sign to Atlantic, you were gonna be a 1017 artist, right? You could have been bigger than Pooh Shiesty, bruh. Cause if we being honest, bruh, Pooh Shiesty, he got like what, FDO and that other song that he put out before he got locked up, right? I think Lud Foe could have been bigger than Pooh Shiesty, to be honest with y'all. But let's get into what Lud Foe had to say on why he took a break from rapping, because he hasn't put a song out in like, I think like 5 years.
It's like a demonic cult. I turned him down. I ain't want no part. And ever since then, they just been attacking me. All my cousins, friends, everybody, they turned their back on me, everything. They've been compromised. They joined the cult. That's why you see like a lot of stuff that's going on, like with them leaking all the songs and everything. They being controlled. All of these people, they sold their soul. They work for the devil. I don't work for the devil. And they want me to join in the cult. But since I won't join, they gotta pay me out to be crazy. So when I speak about stuff like this, people will be like, man, he don't know what he's talking about, he crazy. A lot of these people they work with the government. They work with Freemasons and Eastern Stars and all this demonic, straight demonic, all this devil work. Like when I was getting in the car accidents and all of that shit, that wasn't normal. Those were spiritual attacks. When I got in the car accident and broke both of my wrists, broke my jaw, that was a spiritual attack. I done survived so much witchcraft and death magic and people that lost their life. This shit is real, like I ain't just talking. This is real life. Stewie and all of them, all the people that used to see in all my videos, everybody that used to see, that's in my old videos, ain't none of them around me no more. None of them. The guy that was supposed to be managing me, he tricked them all into the money to sell their soul, basically. He tricked them all, man. And you know, once you sell your soul, ain't no going back.
Hey, bruh, maybe you just didn't know how to drive, gang. Maybe you just not a good driver and you was getting into accidents, bro. Like, take some accountability, bro. Take some accountability for pulling your beef stick out on that AR at Atlantic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause, bro, like you didn't sign a deal. So how you saying that you got all type of spiritual attacks when you didn't sign a deal, bro? Usually the bad things happen to artists after they sign the deal. Like when Michael Jackson came out and said that Sony was trying to do what they was doing to him, we believed that. Why? Because he was signed to Sony, right? He ended up basically owning the whole Sony, bro. He owned the Beatles catalog. So we believe Michael Jackson. You didn't sign no deal, bro. You didn't sign no deal. According to SG Batman, you was in the process of signing the deal, right? You was gonna sign to Atlantic. They were gonna put you under Gucci's 1017. And the lady, I guess the lady was getting you your clothes. I don't know if they was in 1017 clothes or she was getting you some type of merch. And you decided to pull your meat out, gang. Right? And you lucky that lady ain't filed a lawsuit against you, bruh. That's what she should have did. She could have filed a lawsuit against you, bruh. Now what? Now, Lud Foe, what kind of demonic entity told you to pull your meat out on that A&R, gang? What made you think that was the move, bruh? What made you think that was the move? Cause everybody know you're not supposed to mix business with pleasure, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like, it's just not adding up, bruh. It sounds like Lud Foe just watched a bunch of spiritual videos. And listen, bro, I went down that path too, bro. I used to watch Young Pharaoh and Brother Polite, and I used to watch all them boys back in the day. Shout out to Sinetter TV, man, the OG. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. I used to watch all of those videos, bro. Shout out to Yaki Awaken. But at the end of the day, bro, there's artists that make positive music that sign to major record labels, bro, like J. Cole, right? When Kendrick Lamar wants to, right? We all remember Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly album. That was a very conscious spiritual album, bro. He dropped that under a mid. That's when he was signed to TDE and Interscope, bro. You feel me? So I don't know why he's making it seem like, you know, just because you signed to a major record label, you know, you have to sell your soul and make bad music. There's plenty of artists that sign to majors that have had a great impact on the world, right? There's a lot of them. And at the end of the day, bruh, you were making music that can be looked at as negative music, right? And you decided to take a break, and that's cool, right? But my whole thing is, bruh, is if you're gonna tell us what the real reason why you stopped doing music, tell us the whole truth, bruh. SG Batman should not have to come out and expose you for being a freaky man. Freaky man, yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like why SG Batman gotta come out and expose you for being freaky, bruh? Why couldn't you tell us that, bruh? You talking about spiritual attacks and car accidents because you're not a good driver. You know what I'm saying? You probably was driving while you was on lean or smoking weed, you feel me, being a dumbass. Like, bruh, if you gonna tell us the real reason why you ain't dropped music all this time, bruh, tell us the whole truth, bruh. Don't try to paint a narrative and twist the story and make it seem like you're just this good guy. No, bruh. Tell us the truth, bruh. Why did you pull your Twix bar out on that A&R executive? Why would, bruh, that's the chat. That's the same thing Designer did. Y'all remember the rapper Designer? Panda. That's why Designer got in trouble, bruh. Designer got in trouble because he was on an airplane and pulled his beef out in front of everybody on the plane, bruh. So this ain't the first time we heard of a rapper doing some weird shit like this. These niggas are just weird, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So, Lud Foe, you need to make a new video and explain to us why you did that, bruh. Because SG Batman not finna just come out and lie on you like that, right? Y'all was cool, right? Y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all had music together. Y'all was in some type of group together, right? Why did you do that, bruh? So it sounded to me like you lost the record deal that you were gonna get, right? and maybe nobody else wanted to sign you, so you just said, fuck it, I'm just not doing music no more. And if that's the case, then cool. But you gotta explain yourself, gang. It's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment, click that hype button for your boy. Who do y'all believe, man? Do y'all believe Lud Foe really was offered some type of Illuminati record deal? Or did Lud Foe just crash out and pull his beef out on a lady at Atlantic? Let me know in the comment section. I'm out.